Hey Buddha family, so today I'm replenishing the hanging baskets with the 4 inchers. So you might be asking, well, it's late June, why are you making more hanging baskets? Well, believe it or not, you actually can sell more now than you do in the spring. And the reason is because a lot of places buy these combination baskets of all different flowers and colors, and they look pretty early on in the spring, and that's when everyone buys them. But unfortunately, depending on your climates, a lot of them don't do well in the heat, or some are more aggressive than others, and they'll kill another one or choke it out. So what you find is a lot of people start to realize this, and they need more hanging baskets. So I plan ahead, and I order second, third plantings of plugs so that I can make these hanging baskets for people. But it's very important when you're shopping at the centers or wherever you do that in the spring, it's not always the best to buy the thing that looks the nicest, because some plants like lobelia, they're just very cool weather crops, so they look beautiful in April, but as soon as that heat comes around, they just peter out, and it only takes one plant in a hanging basket to really make the whole thing look not so pretty. So don't fret. I'll have a bunch. I usually do my most popular ones, and this one is ombre. So you can see all the colors of the flowers. It's just one plant. It just goes through all the cycles. So they start off yellow. There's actually two good examples. They start off bright yellow, and then they end up a dark pink. And then there's all the shades in between. So that's pretty cool. And this is just one plant. So they're all going to grow the same. It's going to look good. And then my other one, obviously, if you got it, is the Dracula. Just such a vibrant purple and black center. So this is why I make the baskets. I'm not going to mix anything in with these. They're all the same variety. Another thing you have to keep an eye on, because you might go, but this is a Calibrachoa. Well, there's all sorts of different varieties of Calibrachoa, and some grow a lot faster than others. So you even have to be careful of which varieties you mix with each other. And here we have the Dracula. Very cool. Love these colors. The moral of the story is when you're going to the garden centers, wherever you shop early on in the spring, it's not always important to buy the things that look beautiful. Make sure you research, check the labels, see what plants are in there. Some are just setting you up for failure. You're not going to do well in certain areas of the country or with heat waves. It's just the nature of the business. Petunias are another thing. Petunias, they don't really like the heat. They can grow in the heat if you keep them well watered, but they're also very aggressive. So if you put a more docile or slower growing plant in, that petunia is just going to take over the hanging basket, and it's not going to look like it did when you bought it in the store or the garden center, because they only had to grow it for a little bit. You're growing it for months and months of heavy vegetative growth. So hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, let me know. And which one's your favorite? Do you like the Dracula or do you like the ombre? We'll see you around.